May 11, getting ready to plant the organic Yukon Gold potatoes that I ordered from Fedco, FEDCO.com. They've been chilling here for about 3 weeks, about a month, mostly in the car because the house is full of other seedlings. And also I have this this was from egg carton. See, 413. I guess in 1 month. Yep, 1 month. 511, 413. This particular potato, I wasn't going to cut them in half, but this potato had some damage, so I had to cut it and throw it out before the whole potato rotted. And here is the original stem where the potato was connected to the mother plant, and these are the chits. Again, here is the original stem to the mother potato, and here's the chit. Actually, it has two chits. That's it. Some of them had more chits than others. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know if it's kind of dark enough you can see it. So I will not cut them. I will plant them whole. I have about 44, 45 tubers, potatoes. I will share some with my good neighbors, and the rest will go in the garden. So here we are. I'm just going to turn around at 180 and show you the bed that will hold most of the potatoes. I built this bed in September, October of last year, and I filled it with mulch, organic mulch that I had in the yard, and some wood chips, and then I added on top about 2 feet worth of mulching hay, and that sat there all winter full of snow. Finally, at the end of the winter, the snow had all melted, and the bed was 100% completely frozen. So slowly it thawed out, and here we are. We're going to be planting potatoes today. So the whole bed is because it still had, because I pulled it backwards a little bit to pull the cover to plant the potatoes, so then I'm going to put it back up again. The bed under the hay is nicely moist, and that's the reason I'm following Ruth Stout's method of planting not only potatoes but all the vegetables, that you mulch the beds heavily. That way you don't have to weed, you don't have to water, you just plant the vegetables, and then you harvest. That's it. And Ruth Stout had said that even in years of drought, she didn't have to water not once her garden. So let me go get the potatoes and start doing it. So most likely I will not be planting all these potatoes. I'll plant about 2/3 of them, but I kept them in this nice plastic container that I got from my friends at Sally's Fish Market in Newburgh, and they were giving them away for free, and I got about a dozen of these rectangular ones and a dozen round. So you gardeners, you need to be on the lookout for freebies, even off season, so you don't have to scramble the last minute. So when I'm doing this, just like Ruth Stout did, I'll pick up the potato and just gonna throw it there. That's how she did it. That's how Ruth Stout planted her potatoes. She didn't do anything special. She just dumped them on the ground. She didn't cut them, nothing. So, whoops, I have to move that over. There we go. Planting potatoes the Ruth Stout way. So this will have to move over a little bit. So if you see the video on YouTube showing Ruth Stout planting potatoes, you're gonna think that's the funniest thing you've ever seen, you know. And that's the video I saw in the early '80s when I was a young student at Erie County Community College in upstate New York. All right, so I'm going to continue, and I will show you how to, that, you know, after I put the cover on the potatoes again, the hay, and I'll see you in a few minutes. So I just planted a few of the potatoes, and I moved the hay from the left side, from the middle left to the right side, and I made sure I covered completely the potatoes. And now I'm going to plant a couple more rows here of potatoes, tubers. Well, here's an avocado seed I have to remove. It hasn't, it's not completely mulched, composted. So I will add a couple of more rows of potatoes here, and I will use this mulched hay to put it on top of the potatoes. And then, according to Ruth Stout, what you do as the you know, when the potatoes, if you get any weeds, she said, don't bother pulling the weeds, just add more mulch on right on the weeds, and that will stifle the weed, kill it, and mulch the weed itself. And this is the first year that this bed is you know, created. So it will take about 3 to 4 years before the ground, the topsoil of the bed will be, you know, very fertile. But we had to start someplace, and that's what I did. It will take 3 to 4 years, and I'll keep adding mulch, you know, September, October, and we'll take it from there. But I wish Ruth Stout was alive, so I can send her a letter or an email and thank her for all the wonderful ideas, the revolutionary ideas that she had in the 60s and 70s and 50s. So, all right, so I'm going to continue with 2 more rows of potatoes, and then 2 more rows of potatoes over there, and I will get back to you. So here's the completed bed. I've added 2, 4, 6, 8 rows of early season Yukon Gold potatoes, and I've added a little bit extra straw and hay just to be sure that the potatoes were nicely covered. May, what did I say, May 11th. So now we're going to sit and wait. It was supposed to rain tonight, tomorrow, Sunday, Monday and Tuesday. No, Sunday, Monday. Tuesday will be cloudy, and Wednesday rain again. So see what happens. So I'm dedicating this bed to my mentor, Ruth Stout.